Hello everyone, I'm Autobots, bringing you this and everything Telltale games, Transformers, and more. So today, Telltale has officially released the launch trailer for Episode 1 of Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. Now, at the time of making this video, it is July 6th. We are currently almost 1 week away from the release of Season 2, Episode 1. Now, this trailer was released early yesterday on DanTDM's YouTube channel, just him reacting to it, but now we get an official, launch without any, reaction to it and everything. So, I've already seen it. I think I'm really looking forward to it, but so for now, we're gonna go ahead and analyze this trailer along with some brand new information that Telltale and Mohan have given us about Season 2. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Season 2, Episode 1 trailer right now for anyone in case they haven't seen it yet.
I tell ya, I am just the luckiest. Yeah? I can't believe I'm walking out of the order hall with the order. Ah! And living in the coolest town in the whole world. Beacon Town.
Ah! What is this thing? It looks kinda... Okay, actually it looks really cool.
The warriors of the Whispering Mountain call me the Stab Walker, but you may call me Jack. This is Nerm. He's the genius behind all of our fine maps.
Oh, look who it is! Jessi, leader of Beacon Town, and my sworn rival.
I've never met her before, right?
No.
The world's a lot bigger than you think it is, Jessi. There she is.
Incredible!
Those statues.
My sword! I can almost reach it!
Don't worry! I've got it!
The town's in danger. I stopped it for now, but I think this can help me fix it permanently.
It's time to chart a course for Doomsea. Shut up, Nerm. It's an awesome name.
So one thing to point out about this trailer that I find really interesting is the fact that female Jessi is the focus of this trailer. Now, because for the entirety of Season 1, with the exception of half of the Episode 3 trailer and the entirety of the Episode 4 trailer, male Jessi has been a focus of Minecraft Story Mode. I mean, on every single key arc you see male Jessi, on every trailer except, like I said, for Episode 3 and 4 trailers, it was male Jessi, and even on the cover of Season 2, it's male Jessi, and all the screenshots so far are male Jessi, yet this trailer has female Jessi. Well, I mean, I guess, this is to further emphasize the point that Jessi is your character, so you can choose either play as Jessi as a guy or a girl. So I just thought that's a little interesting. Now, one thing, so the trailer starts off with Jessi talking to this really nerdy-looking guy. We learned, Telltale announced that I had to make a correction, actually. In one of my last videos about Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, I said that the villager that's with between Jessi and Jack in the key art for Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 is Radar. That's not true. This guy right here is Radar, and he is Jessi's assistant/intern. And basically, he's just fanboying out about working with the Order. And we actually get confirmation here of Axel and Olivia returning. Now, if you remember, Axel and Olivia were basically Jessi's main friends, that they were kind of the Lucas and Petra of episodes 1 through 4. They appeared in episode 5 for the beginning, and then just disappeared for the entirety of the game until they came back at the end of episode 8. And so, it seems as though that even though we haven't had any previous confirmation, it seems as though they will be returning with probably Martha Plimpton and Brian Posen reprising their roles as them respectively. And we also see Lucas here for the first time. We haven't seen Lucas at all in Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, and his outfit, similarly to Petra's, hasn't changed that much. But first off, we're gonna go through all their outfits. Obviously, Jessi's outfit is still the same from Season 1. Olivia looks like she's out of Star Trek or something, wearing this fancy red robe. Axel looks a lot more casual than he did in Season 1, rather than wearing this that fantasy rogue Magnus imposter outfit. He's wearing this green flannel shirt with a black skull t-shirt and brown khakis, which I think is great. He's wearing sandals too. Lucas looks very similar to his Season 1 outfit, but he still wears his ocelot jacket and jeans and stuff. It's even the red and white plaid striped shirt. But if you notice quickly on his arms, you still see their armored parts of it, similar to how the armor that he wore in episodes 5 through 8 when he was with the Order of Stone and the Portal Saga. And so we see that they are currently in the treasure room of the Order of Stone, which is where Jessi and Emma put their stuff at the end of episode 8, and we actually come here in the beginning of episode 5 to see Lucas. And if you look behind Lucas and Radar, you can actually see some of them. Like, you can see Cassie's white pumpkin mask, you can see Benedict's Eversource crown, and so on and so on. After that, we get more exposition from Radar, and which we get confirmation that Jessi's town is in fact named Beacon Town, like I predicted in the screenshot analysis. We have this quick shot of what seems to be Jessi and a bunch of other people of Beacon Town making some house or something, and then Jessi epically jumps off the house and lands on a block of slime. I think this will probably be like the opening of episode 1. If you remember the opening of episode 1 of season 1, it started with this really awesome montage of Jessi, Axel, Olivia, and Ruben gathering materials for the building contest against Lucas and the Ocelots. And I feel like that would be this. So basically, it's going to be like Jessi basically going around making Beacon Town great and all that. We even see a nice we get a look here quickly at the beacon where at the end of episode 4 the New Order of the Stone is formed. We see all the lights from the amulet being lit up and all that stuff. It's really nice. Once that's over, we get a scene of Jessi inside this cave, and the gauntlet that we've seen on Jessi's hand throughout all the promo art attach itself to Jessi's hand. Now, Telltale and Mohan have confirmed that the main villain of Season 2 will be called the Admin. Now, to me, Telltale's going more and more meta with Minecraft Story Mode. You have the main guy called the Admin, and they touch on this in that the Sea Temple that Jessi and everyone goes into, we saw this in a couple of the screenshots back in, as well as the E3 2017 live demo. Telltale has announced that they've actually worked with Mohan to get beta files of Minecraft and like access to like different glitches that were in the beta versions of Minecraft to make that place seem live. So apparently this admin was like an all-powerful being in the Minecraft, or at least in Jessi's world, not the other worlds, like the Cassie Rose's world, the world of the old builder, stuff like that. Telltale, however, did say that in Season 2 will be going more further back in time, even before the old builders and the original Order of Stone, like with Gabriel and Magnus and all them. So I guess the admin will predate all of that. But in the looks of it, though, this gauntlet looks like it's from the above world. It's not in the Sea Temple, so you can see bunch of dirt blocks behind Jessi in this. After this, we kind of get this. We see Jessi seems to be in a ravine of some sorts. You see lava flowing behind her down this giant ravine, and then we see Petra with her. She's trying to get the gauntlet off her, and basically that shows how the whole gauntlet thing will come off. Now we have this interesting shot, I think, of just Jessi entering what this seems to be a pub sign that says called Jack and Nerm's Adventure Emporium. Now, remember how I said that villager in the key art I thought was Radar? Apparently that is Nerm. So Telltale has compared Jack and Nerm to basically the Minecraft equivalent of Han and Chewie from Star Wars. We see obviously here Jessi and Petra enter the Emporium, and then they basically meet Jack and Nerm and all that. You definitely see that Jack's got a real, I can tell he's got a real Han Solo vibe to him, and basically we say that we learned from Telltale said that Nerm doesn't want to be like other villagers, which just explains why he's going with Jack on all these adventures and stuff like that. We see this huge map, which I thought this was shown in the E3 live stream. I thought at first it was part of the map of the Order of Stone temple that we went to all the way back in episode 1 of season 1, but apparently that's not it. This is apparently Jack and Nerm's map. What's interesting though is if you look on the far right of the map, there is one part of the map that is left out. So I guess possibly maybe that's where the Sea Temple is I will be visiting in at the end of the episode. Who knows? Once that's done, we get our look at what was previously known as Rival City. Now, in the screenshots, Telltale has confirmed that this city is now called Champion City. The leader of the city is named Stella, and we see her in this shot. She's got a real like snobby attitude about her. Basically, the whole thing is that she thinks that she's better than Jessi and making like the world a better place. Like she's kind of like, I want to say, I don't know, like those snobby guys that like think that they're better. Like I feel like she'll be a lot like Aiden and Blaze Rods, but like not as bad a person as Aiden was. So basically, and also we also see the llama. We see the shot of Jessi and Petra walking the llama in that we saw in the screenshots. Now, Telltale's confirmed the llama's name is Luna, and she is Stella's pet llama. And so apparently, unfortunately, Luna is going to be the new Ruben. and I do not know what to think of that. Honestly, I hated Ruben. He was probably the worst character Telltale has ever created, and I just really hope that they make Luna more likable than Ruben, like, or at least not put them in the game that much, because I really don't want to have to make, because if you make your choices revolve around a character that doesn't speak and can't really do anything to affect you, that's what it doesn't really like help me like that. Like I'm thinking back to episode 1 where Ruben gets captured by the butcher, and then you can either threaten him with your sword, give up your sword for him, or do nothing. I didn't feel for him, so I just did nothing. And of course, Ruben doesn't do anything to me. He just beats up the butcher and nothing, and we just keep going on and nothing happens. This happened again in episode 3 of season 1 when if I remember correctly, there was you have the choice to either get the amulet or help out Lucas, Ruben, and Axel. Now that's a less likely example because Lucas was a lot more Lucas and Axel were okay. I didn't want to help Ruben really, but I thought Lucas and Axel can themselves, so I just wanted to get the amulets. Anyway, enough rambling. So anyway, we see this whole rival city thing. Anyway, and now we get a nearly interesting shot. We see Jessi, Petra, Nurm, and Jack all on boats riding down into the middle of this river, and then we see them all jump down into the ocean to find the sea temple. We see Jessi still has the gauntlet on her hand, and Jack, Nurm, Petra, and Jessi all still have the scuba helmets on their head. They enter the temple. Now, interesting to note here is that the old man that we saw them with in the E3 2017 live stream is not them with them. So I guess apparently we'll meet this old man inside the temple. And then we get our first look at one of the major choices in episode 1. It will be either to help Petra or save Jack. Now, obviously, once again, this was shown at the E3 2017 trailer, the live stream there. In the trailer, Jessi goes to help Petra, but in this Jack gets hurt by them. Similar, to me, it reminds me a lot of the season 1, episode 1 of season 1, when Jessi and Ruben are cornered by monsters in the forest. You can either have tell Ruben to stay with you or tell Ruben to run away. If you tell him to stay with you, Ruben ends up getting a black eye for the entire game. If you choose him to run, that leads to the whole butcher thing eventually. Now, what's interesting here is we see Jessi tackle Petra out of the way of this explosion with this sign that says "Nothing to see here." I'm assuming this is a trap. I don't know if it's set by the admin, maybe Stella. Who knows? Maybe even Aiden broke out of Sky City and him and the Blaze Rods are trying to cause him more trouble. Who knows? We see more shots of Jessi battling the admin inside the temple, and then that's pretty much it. Are you guys excited for Minecraft Story Mode Season 2? Episode 1 will be premiering next week, July 11th, for Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, PC, iOS, and Android devices. I cannot wait for this season. I hope you all are excited too. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.